Hello, Legacy teachers and families, and happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm reminded during this annual Recognition Week for teachers of the saying, behind every successful person is an exceptional teacher who impressed, inspired, and encouraged. And of course, for us, our teachers at Legacy are exceptional. Keeping that in mind, I have a question for you all. Which teacher or teachers do you remember the most who inspired you to learn more and encouraged your creativity and curiosity? We all have one or two, or maybe you have more. Did you have a teacher who inspired you to teach, to continue to learn and grow, and then share that knowledge with children and their families? Was there a mentor who told you that you would be a great teacher? Or maybe as a student, you struggled with a subject. I remember I struggled with multiplication, and that teacher simplified everything and made it so easy for you to understand. Remember that confidence that you gained when you went through the process and how proud you were of yourself and that teacher was of you. Or perhaps you were working through some things and that teacher stood by you, they talked to you, they included you, and they made you feel like you belonged. Well, for me, I became an educator because I've always loved helping others understand concepts. I love that moment of enlightenment when a student actually just gets it. I have a favorite teacher too. She was Miss Johnson, my third grade teacher. She was the first teacher who actually recognized my need to just be me. She loved me despite my constant pushing of the boundaries. And I still do that today. She gave me once a 0 on a spelling test, and I remember crying. And she gave me that 0 because I didn't number my paper top to bottom like she had asked. Well, the creative me thought it looked better if I numbered side to side, thinking that she could simply, correct it from side to side. Well, she told me that sometimes you just have to follow the rules without any questions asked. I still remember that to this day. You see, we know that teachers don't just teach. They prepare us for the road ahead, and they make sacrifices to do this. They're continually educating themselves, they're attending conferences and professional development, and sometimes they're foregoing their own personal time to grade papers, prepare lessons, or something else related to school. Since our teachers form the foundation of what we hope to achieve at Legacy, this school year, we made an additional investment in our teachers when our school board approved a historic salary increase. This solid vote of confidence in the teaching staff, coupled with the community support and parent engagement on our campuses, make a big difference for both our teachers and our student families. This is why during this annual Teacher Appreciation Week, we want to thank you for all that you do at our schools and for all the energy that you bring in and out of our classrooms. We all know that each of us had a different beginning. Likely we fell in love with learning when a teacher touched us personally and inspired us to become a teacher. While teachers do teach, they really do so much more. They pave a way for the future. On a personal note, I have a grandson at the North Valley campus. I have 2 great-grandchildren at Southwest, and I have a nephew who's at the Cadence campus. And I know what an impact their teachers have had on their lives and on our family. Thank you for all that you do. We've got a bright future ahead of us, at Legacy for sure. I encourage you all to share some stories this week about your favorite teacher, that teacher that you remember. And if you have a teacher you particularly appreciate, please be sure to let them know. Send them a thank you note, send them an email. On behalf of our entire community teachers, thank you, Legacy teachers. We are incredibly grateful for all your contributions, and we sure hope that you know how much you are valued. You're absolutely the best. Thank you.